The OHSAA Radio Network would like to welcome those listening around the state and the world on our great affiliates, like those bringing you this game here. Lima's WCIT 940 AM, Lima's WIMA 1150 AM, and McConnellsville's WJAW 100.9 FM, along with our affiliates online as well. Fourth down and a full 2 yards to go coming up here for the Bobcats of Norwayne. They lead 28-22 as we get set for this fourth quarter of action, and they will go for it here, Justin. 1 out of 2 on fourth down tries are the Bobcats so far tonight, and again, we assumed they would, but a big fourth down and 2 here.
Yeah, it's a big fourth down. I would be surprised if they run something up the middle again. They did that the last time. Kenton did a good job of squeezing their defensive line down and really muddying up that middle of the offensive line. Maybe see something about where they bounce it out to the outside, try and catch the defense off guard.
Right to left go the Bobcats. Fourth down and 2. Wallace out of the shotgun, and they got him to jump off sides on a hard count. Oh, boy. It'll be first down and 10 Norwayne.
I knew that defensive line was going to be a little jumpy, wanting to get a good start off on that snap. And that's hard for the offensive linemen, too, because they want to get a good jump. So more power to the offensive line for holding their water. And Adam Wallace is doing a great job with that count to get him to jump.
From the 32, first down and 10. Norwayne on top, 28-22. Adam Wallace going right with a head of steam, 30, and tripped up at the 27. That's the hardest run he's had. I mean, he took that ball and had a purpose.
Yeah, he had his guy out front, Zimmerly blocking for him. And he just knew what he wanted to do, and I mean that's a heck of a pickup on first down.
That's 7 yards on first down for Wallace now, who has 24 carries for 80 yards in the game. Second down and 3. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the right, and Zimmerly in the backfield. And it'll again be Wallace running first down, 20, head down 15 to the 13-yard line. Finished off by Rolander, but not before they pick up 12 more yards on a first down.
And that's just some great vision by Adam Wallace. John Zimmerly's going to the outside to lead block there. Adam Wallace says, hey, I see a nice little hole right here. I'm going to go ahead and cut this up. And there's a lot of running room right there, just running over safety before he falls down.
First down and 10 at the 13-yard line. Turning into a huge possession now for Norwayne early in this fourth quarter, leading by 6. And we've got a stoppage of play before this ball was snapped. There are no markers down. Officials timeout. Oh, we've got one of the Kenton players with a helmet problem, and they'll get that fixed. That's Rolander. And now they'll say that everything is okay. They will restart the 25-second play clock, and the Bobcats will get up to the line of scrimmage. First down and 10 at the 13-yard line. Wallace with Zimmerly to his right. Takes the snap, will follow him going to the right. Turns it upfield 10, hit at the 8 and down by King at the 7-yard line. Well, Gabe King was a first-team All-Ohio Division IV linebacker, and we know why tonight. He's played a whale of a game at that position.
He's all over the field out there, just making it, making hits on everybody to the sidelines, sideline to sideline. You love to see that out of your linebackers. Never giving up on plays. They're fighting off, blocks of offensive linemen, getting to the sideline to make tackles, and this offense is giving him plenty to do. Sweep right, sweep left, sweep right. Saying, Caleb King, come get us.
6 on the play. Second down and 4 from the 7. Wallace again going right. Turns it up, hit at the 5 by King, down at the 4. And it'll be third down and about a yard to go now for the offense of Norwayne. 2 minutes gone by, fourth quarter.
Yeah, I have a feeling Gabe King might be close to a season high in tackles. I mean, I want to see, what he's got going here tonight. He's just making plays. He's in on everything. He's a big part of this defense, and you can see it in each play.
He's got 9.
He's got 9. That's a
good game.
It's not too shabby right there, and it's far from over right now.
Third down and a yard from the 4. Norwayne taking some time off the clock. The play clock is at 7, and they're going to have to burn a timeout. So they will use a timeout here, and we'll pause as well with 9 minutes and 30 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. It'll be third down and about a yard to go from the 4-yard line when we come back. 28-22. Norwayne on top of Kenton on the OHSAA Radio Network, brought to you by Chocolate Milk.
Hi, I'm Jerry Lucas. Everybody knows that high school sports give us excitement. They also give us leaders and role models, and they bring our communities together. Sometimes they give us heroes, other times they give us heartbreak. But they always give us an opportunity to learn, grow, and practice life skills. I know high school sports gave me a lot while growing up in Ohio, just as they do for today's young people. So shouldn't we give high school sports our full support?
You're listening to the State Football Championships on the Ohio High School Athletic Association Radio Network.
The OHSAA and YouGive.org are teaming up again to help Ohio schools make a difference in their communities through the March to a Million campaign. Students and their respective teams will encourage fellow classmates to take an active role in providing community service with a goal of 1 million total service hours. For more information on March to a Million, please visit marchtoamillion.org. You got some insight over there?
Yeah, I think I do. We'll see what happens. I don't want to spoil it for anybody.
Well, they're not listening over there in the Kenton huddle, I don't think.
You know, they may be tuned in. They may have somebody.
All right, third down and a little more than a yard. Both teams got to the line, still waiting for the television broadcast to get out of their commercial break and get ready to go. Teams have done a pretty good job this weekend of staying on their side, realizing that they can just relax. But everybody's a little antsy here in this fourth quarter as we're coming down to the end here in a 6-point game. I'd say this is a big, big possession and a big play right here on third down. Now we're ready to go. It'll be Wallace with John Zimmerly, who's been more of the blocking type back today, just to the left. Third down, a little more than a yard. Wallace on a hard count takes it, coming to the left, cuts it up to the 5, dives, and he's in. Touchdown. That opened up a huge hole on the left side, and Adam Wallace with his second touchdown run of the game.
So the defensive front trying to get cute there, trying to get the offensive line to move a little bit with some movement up front. I feel like Norwayne may have went with a little hard count trying to get him to jump. Didn't happen. They held their water. Adam Wallace does the rest, goes to the left and finds a hole and jumps into the end zone.
And a point after coming up here by Heath Gerber. Placement down. Ooh, kick is up. It's no good. He hooked it wide to the left. So it's a 12-point game now. 9:25 to play here in the fourth quarter. It is Norwayne 34 and Kenton 22 on the OHSAA Radio Network, brought to you by Chocolate Milk.
I'm Professor Burke from the University of Farmers, where we whittle agents' intellects into pointy, sharp utensils. And this is a pop quiz. What is the best way to save on insurance if you own a car and a house? Should you A, sit down with a farmer's agent to combine your policies into a delightful savings sandwich, or B, keep separate policies? The answer? A, talk to us and pass the mayo.
We are insurance.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Call a farmer's agent to see how you can save on auto and home insurance. Find your local agent at farmers.com.
This is Archie Griffin, and you're listening to the OHSAA Radio Network.
Could your school benefit from a proven program that builds sportsmanship, ethics, and integrity 24/7, 365? Discover how to respect the game. Respect Yourself program involves sportsmanship and makes your job easier. Visit rgry.org today for more details. Scoring drive of 9 plays, 70 yards for the Bobcats in 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Norwayne now leads 34-22. Kickoff high into the air. It is taken by Sean Kelly, and he'll come out near the 34-yard line. And that is where Kenton will take over on offense with 9:21 to go in the game. Well, a score here on this drive I feel is almost a must.
Yep.
Down 12, 9-20. You know how many possessions you're going to get back.
Well, Norwayne, when you give them the ball, they have run the ball well right there. I think they ran 4 or 5, 6 sweeps in a row. They're just going down the field. So they know that that's eating up clock, and you give them the ball back, they're going to go right back to it.
They've had a couple of drives up over 4 minutes, and they're going to run a little wide receiver screen here. Sawmiller stays on his feet, 35, breaks another tackle and dives to the 41. That is some kind of effort right there out of Justin Sawmiller, a sophomore.
He broke, three serious tackles. Yeah. Looked like 3 different guys really had him. Kept spinning, kept turning. Was able to pick up 7, 8 yards on a first down. That's a great way to start off the drive right there.
Second down. And Kenton does not huddle. 5 wide receivers. And Matty Mock will take the shotgun snap. Deep drop, rolling, looking. He's got Wolowitz. He's got the catch, and down at the 45-yard line. Wolowitz making the running catch. Did you see him sneak out really late? Yeah. And, boy, somebody got a hold of him, or that might have gone for a bigger play. He got through there, and somebody grabbed him.
It was a nice little sneak to the backside, roll to the right, throw back to the left.
First down from the 45. Quick throw out here to Fetter. He's got the catch. Broke 1, broke 2 to the 40, and down right there. Wallace makes the tackle. That'll be a gain of 4 on first down. And that's a great catch by Fetter. That ball had some zip on it.
Yeah, it had some zip, a little bit high. He goes up, makes the catch, gets down, finds out where he's at, finds out where his blockers are, and gets up for a 5-yard gain.
Second down and 6. Football at the 40-yard line. Bryce Fackler back into the lineup here at wide receiver. He's had 2 touchdowns today. From the 40, Mock looking left, throws, Sawmiller the catch, and Beery will bring him down at the 29-yard line. 11 yards, first down. Matty Mock now 21 out of 36 for 280 yards on the day and 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Yeah, the second half, I feel like he's a little more comfortable back there throwing the ball. Put the ball on the money numerous times here in this second half, and we're seeing a little bit more of that right now.
Mock, couple of hard counts, and the Bobcats jump offside. It'll be 5 free yards, stopping the clock with 7:55 to play in the game.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see a little blitz right here, trying to get some pressure, get in there quick, and get him down back in the backfield. And that's the one time, that their defense starts going, when they're able to put a little pressure on Matty Mock.
1st and 5 now from the 23. Kenton left to right, Mock to run. First time maybe in this half, down to the 21-yard line. Gain of just a couple. Mock now 17 carries for 33 yards on the day.
It does feel like most of those were in the first half, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, he had 13 carries at half, and I think the ones that have been carries here in the second half have been sacks.
Yeah, I think you're right.
First design run, really, other than their 2-point conversion that they had. Second down and 3. Mock takes a shotgun snap, looking back corner of the end zone. Man is there, and it'll be incomplete in the back left. Beery step for step with Sawmiller, and it'll now be 3rd down and 3.
I'd say Beery just does a good job of, looks like he's beat, look like he's not going to get there, and then at the last second he recovers and gets a hand in there to break the pass up. And that's the 3rd, 4th time he's done that here tonight.
And Beery is just a sophomore, covering a sophomore wide receiver in Sawmiller. 3rd and 3. Mock takes the snap. Looking left, fake pump, got pressure. Now has a lot of room to run. 20, 15, and drugged down from behind at the 13-yard line. Now there's a penalty marker on the far side, but it's going to be against Norwayne, and so the result of the play will be first down for Kenton. Head referee just double checking and making sure that, let's see, where was the ball? The ball was at the 21. A 10-yard penalty would take it to the 11. The result of the run was to the 13, so Kenton could pick up 2 free yards here if they wanted to. So they're going to get together here and make some sort of determination where they're going to spot the football. And our head referee, Fred Mammarella, will tell us that the holding penalty against Norwayne will be accepted. So they will move it to the 11. Oh, wait a minute. Now they're saying it's half the distance to the goal, and it goes all the way down to the 6. And now Norwayne's coaches, they want a explanation why it's tacked on at the end of the play and not during the play. So they'll start the clock, and the jumbo package will come in with a football at the 6-yard line. 7, 10, and counting here in the 3rd or 4th quarter. Ball on the right hash mark. Mox standing at the 11-yard line. Will take the snap. Going to run to his left. Cuts back at the 5. Drives forward near the 4-yard line. Gain of 2. And it'll be 2nd down and goal to go from the 4-yard line.
Yeah, you figure you give him 4 chances at this. The way that formation has worked today. You got to have a feeling he's going to be able to put this one in. It's just a matter of how much time they're going to run off the clock before he does.
I mean, this formation here has looked like an extra point. Mock will take it up into the hole and down to the 2, maybe the 1. 3rd down and goal coming from the 1-yard line.
That did look like an extra.
That's all it is, right? They're just lining up as an extra point, snapping it back to Mock and letting him run.
Extra point, you got a receiver out there just to keep him honest, and we're just going to run this right up the middle.
Do it again. 3rd and goal from the 1. Mock takes it, and he's in for an easy score. Looked like he wanted to jump up into the air, but there was nowhere to jump. He just walked right into the end zone. And a 2-point conversion try coming. It's now 34-28 with 6:10 to go. The balance of a state championship game is going to come down to half a quarter.
I'll tell you. I mean, just boom, boom, boom. You run the same play. There's no reason to huddle.
They took that snap, Justin, with 23 seconds on the play clock. It only took them 2 seconds to get set and snap it and go. I mean, you're thinking they're wasting all this time trying to run it in, and it took them about 9 seconds to run 3 plays. Mock, same formation, 2-point conversion. He's going to run it. He's going to be hit. He's going to be stopped well short. It sort of doesn't matter. It's still a 6-point game. 6:10 to go, 4th quarter. Our score, Norwayne 34 and Kenton 28. Back to Paul Brown Tiger Stadium after this on the OHSAA Radio Network, brought to you by Chocolate Milk.
Right now, nearly 30% of U.S. students aren't finishing high school. In many places, it's even higher than that. And fixing it is a responsibility that we all share. This is President Obama, and I urge everyone to take responsibility for encouraging the high school students in your communities, to support them, challenge them, and do whatever it takes to help them make it through.
Do your part by going to boostup.org and giving a student the boost that's needed to make it to graduation. A message from the U.S. Army and the Ad Council.
You're listening to the State Football Championships on the Ohio High School Athletic Association Radio Network.
Fans, if you want to listen to the OHSAA Radio Network on the go, log on to rocketm.com for details on an application that you can take to the game with you and listen to the games either while you're out and about or right here at the games. Division I state championship coming up in less than 2 hours over at Fawcett Stadium. Randy Reinhardt and A.J. Trapasso will have the call of Cleveland St. Ignatius and Pickerington Central. Before that, we've still got work to do here. It is 34-28 now after the Kenton touchdown to get it back to within 6 points. And the 10-play, 67-yard scoring drive in 3 minutes and 11 seconds has again made it now a 6-point game. And you have all those 2-point conversion tries by Kenton, and it may come down to a missed extra point here by Norwayne that keeps things extremely interesting. And we were talking, they were probably going to have to kick it deep. They're going to kick an onside kick here. Sawmiller will kick it along the ground. Big hop right to one of the Norwayne Bobcats who've recovered it at midfield and then fights forward to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, that can be dangerous when they catch it that clean to take it the other way because everybody's running so hard to try and find somebody to hit. Luckily, they were able to wrap him up before he was off to the races.
They've tried 3. They've recovered 1. It was the first one, and it was the first one that was the best one because it ended up taking a hop that went very high into the air. The last 2 have relatively stayed about head high and made that one very easy to recover. All right. Now, you're Norwayne. You have a 6-point lead and half a quarter to go. You're going to try and run some clock here, I would think, and try and just grind it out.
That's why it's kind of surprising that they go ahead with the onside kick, but I figure if they can't stop him, give him half a field to go.
And this will be John Zimmerly. Not a lot of carries today for both John and Tyler. That's only their 10th combined today. It's been Wallace with 28 carries today for 109 yards. And Justin, they've only thrown 4 passes in the second half.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like what we saw last night. When you got the lead, you don't want to mess anything up by throwing it and having a pick or something like that. They can't stop your run, so, just keep doing it until they can.
5:35 left, fourth quarter. Adam Wallace out of the shotgun on 2nd down and 6. He will give to Zimmerly up the middle, hit at the 40 and down right there. Gain of about 2.5 as they'll mark it in between the 39 and the 40-yard line. 3rd down and about 3 coming up.
And the question is this 4-down territory for Norwayne? You figure it has been all game, right? So why not?
So
Who knows?
confused.
Who knows what to think? Conventional football is just out the window in this game.
I told you last night, get ready for a backyard football game, and that's what we've had.
I think you're exactly right.
3rd down, they have to get in between the 31 and the 32. Under 5 to go. Eye in the pistol backfield with Zimmerly behind Wallace. Wallace will throw near side. It's going to be caught by Caleb Harris at the 28-yard line. 11 yards and a 1st down. Kieran Fetter made the tackle. How about they go to the air on 3rd down and 3?
I think they caught most everybody in this stadium off guard with that play call right there. Smartly, you got 3 wideouts. They're basically playing you man. Throw it to your boy Caleb Harris down there on a 5-yard hitch. Wide open. Does a great job going up, securing the catch. And basically just falling down for the first, but
and that's a
huge gutsy call.
Huge play. Pass completion by Wallace. Now they're going to run more time off the clock. 4.5 to go. 1st down from the 28. Wallace, big hole left side. 25 to the 20. Broke a tackle and he's gone. Touchdown, 27 yards for Adam Wallace.
Tell you, number 45 looked a little bit like Archie Griffin on that run right there. I'll tell you what, maybe that's why he's wearing it. Just doesn't quit. Thought he was going to be tackled, fighting through it. Takes it to the house. That's a huge score from Norwayne.
You had all kinds of issues with that quarterback wearing 45.
It all comes together. Carrying the ball 30 times. I knew it.
Still a fullback at heart.
Yep.
Gerber's point after is up. It is good. 4:21 to go. Bobcats back in front by 2 scores. It is Norwayne 41, Kenton 28 on the OHSAA Radio Network.
This is Joe Thomas from the Cleveland Browns.
This is Chinadum Ndukwe from the Cincinnati Bengals.
Take it from me.
Take it from me.
Nutrient-rich chocolate milk is an ideal beverage to drink after sporting events and practices.
Being active and eating healthy are keys to living well.
Chocolate milk tastes great.
Refuel with chocolate milk. It's a great way to fuel up.
Eat healthy, get active, make a difference.
This is Bill Hoskett, and you're listening to the OHSAA Radio Network.
41-28 in favor of Norwayne. You can see how knowledgeable local farmers agents can save you money. Call 1-800-FARMERS or visit farmers.com. We are insurance. We are farmers. And a quick scoring drive here by Norwayne, and they are up 41-28. Kickoff, they pooch it, and it'll bounce and go out of bounds. A break for Kenton. It'll come out to the 35. 4 plays, 46 yards in 1:44. They didn't run a lot of clock, but they added another score, which is almost more important.
And you say it's a break for Kenton there, but I'm not understanding. The ball goes out at the 30-yard line. You're giving them 5 yards. And that they had a guy, their deepest guy was at the 20-yard line there. Kick it over their head and see if it goes in the end zone for 20-yard. They're at the 20 instead of 35.
Well, Kenton could use a quick strike. Down 41-28. They will take over at their own 35-yard line, going left to right. No wind on a great fall night here in December. And Mock stepping up deep downfield and knocked down by Caleb Harris. Harris and Beery have had great games in the secondary. They have been able to stay step for step with these wide receivers all night long.
I'll tell you that everybody in the secondary has really played well tonight. I mean, those 2 guys have stood out. They've been knocking balls down. Beery with the 2 interceptions, but I mean, to go against an offense like this, everybody's got to be on the same page. Everybody's got to be doing their job, or Matty Mock's going to find it and get them the ball. So, I mean, this whole secondary is just doing a fabulous job tonight.
Fackler and Wolowitz will flip sides of the field. On 2nd down and 10 from the 35. Ball near hash mark. They rush 3. Mock with time. Steps in. Going to go for 1 deep for Barr, and he overshot him at the 18-yard line. 3rd down and 10 coming up.
And I said they played fabulous, and, Matty Mock's going to get his. I mean, it's going to happen. So, I mean, they've dealt with that. They've had some completions on him, but they just keep coming back, and they keep fighting. And they're playing great. Holding him to, I mean, he has a lot of yards and just throwing a few touchdowns, but that was just going to happen. You can't stop him when he throws the ball, the way he does.
3rd down and 10. Need the 45. Mock looking, hit from behind, throws, caught. This is going to be a big play. Fackler down the sideline, 30 to the 20. They'll catch up at the 10, hit him at the 5. He's in for a touchdown. Fackler scores 65 yards out with 3:54 to go, and a gamble to come up with an interception is costly.
Oh, that's one of those plays. You're a hero if you make it. If not, whoo.
How about the day for Bryce Fackler?
Oh, man.
4 catches, 3 touchdowns. 2 of them have been for 65. The other was for 50.
He's going to sleep well tonight after that day. I mean, that's just that's one of those plays.
3:54 to go. They'll line up on the left hash mark for a 2-point conversion. And this is a big one. 41-34. Mock rolling right, looking, steps up, throws, caught. Is it caught? It is! 2-point conversion successful for Justin Sawmiller to make it a 5-point game with 3:54 to go. It's not over yet.
Man, does it great. I mean, he was getting that touchdown pass. He was stepped up. He was getting hit. Found his receiver, put enough on it to make sure it got to him. And, man, right there, the 2-point conversion, waiting for his guy, waiting, throws it to the sideline. They needed a quick strike, just like you said. They got it.
Well, we went through and highlighted a bunch of the potential records that would fall, and one that has fallen is combined passing yards in a Division IV state championship game. The previous record was 439. We are currently sitting on 571 between the two teams passing. Mock now 350. Adam Wallace 221. The Division IV record is 439, so Mock's still got a ways to go to catch up.
What about receiving yards? I mean, Fackler's got 2 60-yarders.
He's got 150 on the day.
It's got to be at least 200 something, huh?
Looks like they're going to kick deep.
Yeah, looks like it.
They're going to try a squib onside kick. Ball free. It's on the ground. Kenton says they have it. Let's wait for the official signal. They do! At the 49-yard line, Kenton will have the football on the little squib onside kick.
Looks like it. Looks like they're going to kick it deep. Goodness gracious. Oh, my gosh.
Well, you got to regroup right now if you're Norwayne.
Oh, boy, do you ever. I mean, playing good defense for the most part. They have the slip up, going for the knockdown, and give the score away, but they got to get together right now, and man, tough duty. You got to rally here.
First down at the Norwayne 49, down by 5. 3:49 to go. Mock to throw down the left side. It's going to be incomplete at the 25. They were looking for Fackler again. That ball was underthrown. Fackler had a step.
Yeah, he did have a step. There's a couple of defenders over there just waiting to see where he was going to go with, and they do a good job of getting the ball down onto the ground, even though Fackler had him beat deep.
Second down from the 49. They bunch 4 receivers to the right. Ball in the middle of the field. Mock on a quarterback run. Hit in the backfield. Broke that tackle. Broke another. Then hit and will finally be dropped. Forward progress to the 46. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to normally on these you want to get half of what you need. So 3rd and 6. You know they're going to go for it on 4th. We'll see what happens, but just an exciting 4 minutes. I mean, we had 4 minutes on the clock when they score, and what is happening?
3rd down. They need the 39 for a first. Mock will take the shotgun snap. Looking right. Throws. It'll be caught by Fetter. Gets by a man 35. Sidesteps one and dives forward to the 28. That'll be 18 yards and a first down for the Wildcats.
I feel like that's their go-to route when they need about 5-6 yards. They throw a little quick out to the field. Mock has that arm to get it out there, and these receivers do a good job of pushing off the cornerback and breaking a nice crisp route to the outside. And Mock just, he throws a great ball out there, and every time they've done that, they've gotten a first down.
3 minutes to go. And again, that last 2-point conversion, that's why it was so big. Well, it kind of wasn't. It kind of wasn't. I mean, they were going to go for 2 anyways. It would have been a 7-point game if they hadn't gotten it. So I guess it was kind of irrelevant. 41-36. Mock looking right. Fetter, miscommunication. Mock through the out. Fetter came back in. 2nd down and 10. Clock stop, 2:57 to go. Kenton down 5.
We're right back to that out. They've seen it there all second half. Fetter just ran a hitch instead. He thought he was coming right back down his stem instead of taking it to the outside. But I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to it here soon, because it's been there all second half.
Under 3 to go. 2nd down and 10 from the Norwayne 28-yard line. Kenton has never led in this game. 4 receivers left. Mock looking right now down the middle, and it is caught. Touchdown, Bryce Fackler! A diving catch in the front of the end zone, and with 2:51 to go, Kenton has the lead.
That's your boy. All he does is catch touchdown passes.
And that is a new state record for touchdown receptions in a game at any division. And Matty Mock's 5th touchdown pass of the game is a Division IV state championship record.
I mean, that was just a heck of a ball, a heck of a catch. It looked like it may be overthrown just a little bit, but he does not give up on it. Reaches his arms out there, and man, just a great catch as he falls into the end zone for the go-ahead score.
And a 2-point conversion. Now this does turn into kind of a big 2-point conversion, because it could make it a 3-point game if they convert. And that would then mean the Bobcats could tie with a field goal, and Kenton will call timeout prior to the 2-point conversion. 42-41 Kenton. His brother Ben threw 4 touchdown passes in the 2002 Division IV state championship game. Now Matty has 5. Ryan Ulenake of St. Henry in that crazy game back in 1996 with 6 touchdown passes is the all-division record.
Well, you want to sit here and say, all right, Norwayne's offense has to get together here and put something together, but they may not even get the ball back. Who knows? We have another onside kick after this 2-point conversion. It's you just don't know what's going to happen.
Matty Mock now 25 of 45 for 396 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Bryce Fackler now 5 catches, 178 yards, and 4 touchdowns. And he is now 2 yards shy of the D4 record for receiving yards in a game. 177 by Tyler Vogel of Coldwater back in 2000. 2-point conversion try coming. They will line up muddle huddle this time. They tried this early. They have 8 guys to the left, a center, 1 guy to the right. Mock will throw it back to the left. Now Sawmillers was looking to throw it. Now he's looking to run. Just will heave it into the back of the end zone, and it's incomplete. They tried a trick play on their 2-point conversion, and it fails. And now Norwayne down 1 point, and they missed an extra point in this game.
Man.
2:51 to go. There's still an eternity left in this game. Now we're going to see Evan Wallace probably. I mean, they could run down to. Well, let's look first of all.
2:51.
Look at the scoring drives in this game for Norway. We think that they're just running up and down the field, but they're not. They have touchdown drives of 1 minute and 2, 3:35, 1 minute and 6, 3:42. I mean, they can get down the field in a hurry here. They've got 2 timeouts, and we know Wallace can pass.
Yeah, they've done it. They've moved the ball. I think most of the time they're wanting to eat a little bit of clock up, but here, they know how much time they have left. First, they got to get the ball. Let's just not go there yet, because we don't know.
That's silly that we're even talking about that right now.
We don't know what's going to happen here. But if they do get the ball, they know how much time they have. They have 2 timeouts, and they know what they've done well throughout the game.
So they will approach it, and they will kick it deep. That just looks weird. And the kickoff is taken by Wilson back at the 9. Stutter steps his way out to the 20, and they come up and stop him right there.
And we got to remember, all they got to do is get into field goal range. And they tried, what did they try earlier? A 20-some yarder, 30-some yarder, and missed.
All right, 2:46. Norwayne at their own 20, down by a point. And Adam Wallace on first down takes the snap. Fake pass left, now comes back over the middle. It's going to be caught. Maybach to the 35. They pick up 16 on first down and move the chains.
And they haven't had to do this all game, but they come out just firing right away. Let's go. Let's pick it up. Get to the line of scrimmage. Let's do it again.
Wallace now 13 of 18 for 237 passing today. Looks to the sideline. 231, 230 and counting. Norway not in a big hurry right now from the 36-yard line. Wallace takes the shotgun snap, steps back again, fake pump. Now he's going to try one deep. A lot of coverage out there for Harrison, incomplete. Right in between two defenders in Fetter and Fackler. Let me ask you a question. There's three guys right there, Fackler, Fetter, and Harris, who've been out here for about 100 snaps today.
Yeah.
Just running like crazy right now.
I don't know how I never had to do it. I don't know if I ever could have. Even when I was young, I just always played quarterback. These kids out here just playing every snap, playing special teams. Your quarterback's playing linebacker, making tackles. I mean, more power to them. It's just awesome to see that. And that's what high school football is all about, you know?
Division IV state championship game, second down. From the 10 or from the 36, it's second and 10. Wallace rolling right. Now looking back, left screen set up for John Zimmerly. He's got room and bounces his way to the 50-yard line. He picked up 14 yards and a great play call.
Oh, that was just an outstanding play call, knowing that they were going to be coming after the quarterback. Have the receivers run off. They had just hit hit a deep ball. And Zimmerly does a great job catching it, finding where his blockers are, getting to the middle of the field, and getting it to midfield.
2 minutes to go, 50 yards to go. There is a bit of a breeze that has picked up. It's behind the Bobcats. Just keep that in mind. If a potential field goal try, they rush three. Wallace fake pumps, pressured, rolling right. They got a hold of him. He gets out of it. Now gets a block. Still looking downfield. Pressured again. Now throws incomplete. After all of that, he threw a duck right into the ground.
Oh, that's probably the best thing that could have happened right there. It just felt like something was going to happen. And he gets away from what looked like a sack. Comes around. I thought he was going to tuck and run. Had a guy deep, but just wasn't able to pull that trigger. Just best to throw it into the ground and live to play another play.
Isaac Jeffers, first-team All-Ohio and defensive lineman, 6'4", 250, had a hold of Wallace.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how he didn't get him.
I know. He's got to be thinking, I've never had a hold of a quarterback like that and have him get out of the play.
Exactly.
This has been fun. From the 50. It's fun for us.
Exactly.
I know
yes,
about 5,000 or 6,000 fans who don't think this is fun right now. Second down from midfield. Wallace. Fake pump again left. Going for a big one for Caleb Harris downfield. And it's incomplete and almost intercepted by Fackler. Had he come up with that catch after the great diving catch he had a moment ago for the go-ahead touchdown. And Caleb Harris, he was stretching out a little bit of a cramp right there, and that just goes back to these guys being out there all day long. Yeah. Third down and 10 coming up for the Bobcats.
Caleb Harris did a nice job right there, though. Seeing the two defenders coming up, trying to intercept it. He kept his hand up in the air trying to play defender now, trying to knock that ball, making sure that those guys don't catch it.
Well, now if you're Norwayne, you got to focus here and realize you need 10 yards in 2 plays. Wallace with the ball resting at midfield, 1:31 to go in the game. Down a point. Wallace will take it. He'll roll. No, handoff to Zimmerly. He's got room near side. 50, 45 to the 40. First down to the 35. That'll be 15 yards on that little wraparound draw handoff. That's worked a couple of times today. First down and 10 from the 35.
Yeah, they took a couple shots deep, kind of getting away from just wanting to move the ball. They wanted to get it all in one shot. Come right back with a little wraparound handoff, and Zimmerly does a great job coming outside, seeing that, I'm not going to get much more out there, cutting back in right into the middle of the field.
1:13, Wallace to run with room, 35, down at the 31. Ball popped out. Boy, nobody threw a beanbag, and the official right here just said wind the clock. They fell on it. It's now at the 31. Now time and issue, 60 seconds. 2 timeouts for Norwayne. They've got it at the 31. And only they know how far they need to get to give Heath Gerber a chance to win this with a field goal. Clock winding, 48, 47. Wallace out of a pistol. Takes the shotgun snap, drops back, looking right. Throws right. He's got a man, but he underthrew Caleb Harris. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 6 from the 31-yard line. 39 seconds to go. Well, completion there probably would have garnered him a 1st down, but at the very least, look at these guys. They're gassed. They need this break right here.
Yeah, they do. That's almost the best thing that could have happened. You get the clock to stop, you kind of regroup a little bit. They were just going strong on, 4, 5, 6 plays, getting right back to the line of scrimmage and going again. It's not the worst thing that could have happened right there.
3rd down, the 25 is where they need to get for a 1st. Adam Wallace, shotgun snap. Kenton rushes 3. Wallace downfield, throwing for the end zone for Harris. He's got it, and a touchdown! 31 yards, Adam Wallace to Caleb Harris, and Norwayne back in front with 31 seconds to go.
Oh my gosh, what is happening? That was sitting in the pocket, you can't say enough. Believing in his protection, waiting for Caleb Harris to come open downfield, and just over the fingertips of the safety, Caleb Harris does a great job at keeping his eye on the ball and bringing in that catch. Just a huge play, but still 31 seconds left.
47-42 point after. Placement down, kick by Gerber is up, and it is good. 31 seconds to go. Norwayne 48. Kenton 42. Let's allow our stations along the network line an opportunity to identify themselves. You are listening to the OHSAA Radio Network, brought to you by Chocolate Milk. Todd Bell and Justin Wick, and we are so happy to be bringing you this Division IV state championship game. 9 plays, 80 yards, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Caleb Harris, a 31-yard touchdown reception from Adam Wallace. And Norwayne, who moments ago had victory zapped away from them, are back in front by 6 with 31 seconds to go. Kenton has 2 timeouts. And I have no idea what's going to happen.
At 4 minutes to go in this game, just think of everything that's happened so far.
Adam Wallace, 15 of 24 passing for 282 and 4 touchdowns. And Gerber will kick off. They've been kicking it, angling it. It's been going out of bounds. This one, he finally kicks a little deep. It'll be taken at the 10 by Fetter. 15, 20, nowhere to go, and wrapped up at the 22. 27 seconds to go, and they've got to go 78 yards. And I don't doubt that they can do it.
Not at all. They have touchdown passes of 2 of
65.
65. This is nothing, right? This is what they do.